All right, good morning. Oh, man, we have so much going on. Welcome to the Aired Out Podcast. I'm JD with you here live from Fly on the Wall Productions, where we're seen and heard North Main Street in Barrie, Vermont. Woo! Where do we begin? MTV Video Music Awards returning last night with a whole lot of Taylor Swift. Bon Lafayette sang the roof off the Den last night. He is back performing tonight, this time in Cabot. We got Hurricane Francine making landfall in southern Louisiana. These are just some of the things going on. We got the Chamber of Commerce that we're going to be live with this morning right here on Aired Out. Talk a little Thunder Road. We got a jam-packed community calendar and a whole lot more. Fly on the Wall Productions, live on Facebook and YouTube. We're streamed everywhere you get your podcasts. And yes, we're on the web. If you haven't checked out our website, airedoutVT.com. It's kind of all in one place right there. It is 9:04. And we're looking at, here's the deal with the weather. The skies are going to be kind of hazy over the next couple of days because of the the smoke from all the wildfires that need to move out of our region. But another beautiful day here in Vermont with daytime highs in the mid-70s, plenty of sunshine, opening day at the Tunbridge World's Fair. Pack a sweatshirt for tonight if you're going to be there. I'll be there today and maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see. 52 degrees tonight. Partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, Friday, sunny and 78. Can I just say this morning how nice it is to see that huge American flag that is flying over North Main Street in Barrie. It is so beautiful. Yesterday, of course, being September 11th, the flag went up early, and last night it was coming through town, headed west, and the sun was behind the flag, and it just, from my vantage point in the car, it just lit it up. It was just so beautiful. Yes, Shirley, we're going to have a Super Thursday. Yes, Donna, only good news this morning. And of course, being that it is National Hug and High Five Day, it's also National Chocolate Milkshake Day today. I personally like to do both with Barb, but I think it might get a little messy. Daily Dose of Feel Good before we hop into the news. And yes, we're going to be chatting with the Chamber of Commerce. They have this massive online auction that's going on right now with over $10,000 in value for products and goods and services. We're going to chat with Kevin in just a little bit right here on Aired Out. But Daily Dose of Feel Good this morning comes out of Providence, Rhode Island. I don't know if you saw the story that shared on the Facebook page about this boy with this massive heart who has spent years growing his hair out and just cut it all off for a good cause, to donate it to kids in his age group that are fighting cancer. 14-year-old Emilio Santana, 9th grader at St. Raphael Academy in Providence, Rhode Island, in the 6th grade. He took up wrestling and over the last year has become the Rhode Island state champion in his age bracket, and he decided, I'm going to cut off all the hair and I'm going to donate it to kids in need. I think that's remarkable. I love starting out the day with stuff like that. Birthdays today: Tracy Brown, Linda Belville, Steve Ho. We have Sonia Tarian. We have Sarah Launderville, Lori Putnam, Parson Marie, Shane Roya Jr. on the list today, and Lori Kelly. If you know any of these folks, please reach out to them and say happy birthday. Man, we got a lot of comments coming in already this morning. Good morning, everyone. Greg, Linda, Glenn, everyone, have a wonderful day. Thanks for getting your day started with me here. Yeah, we have some news. We have some stuff to get to. Facebook question of the day. I'm going to drop this first thing this morning because I genuinely want to know. Going to be going apple picking soon. And I've got some friends saying, oh, my God, you got to go to Peck Farm. I've got other friends saying, oh, my God, you got to go up to Bert's up in Cabot. Got to. How could you go anywhere else? I want to know what your favorite apple orchard is. And if you plan to pick apples this fall, Liberty Orchards, VTC, Bert's, Peck Farm. Am I missing any? I'm going to put those up on Facebook and kind of see what you have to say about it. Oh, yes. Let's see, what do we have in sports? Red Sox and Yankees. I think this is, a 4-game series that's going on right now. We have the NFL hauling in 21 million viewers in week 1. Ugh, that's the most ever for an opening week. That's a 12% increase over last year. So the NFL, right out of the gate, is pulling in the views. They are just kicking it. I'm going to have to get more into football this fall, I think. Bills and Dolphins tonight at 8:15, and a ton of games on Sunday. We have the 49ers and Vikings, Seahawks, Patriots, Giants, Commanders, Chargers, Panthers, Saints, Cowboys, Colts, Packers, Browns, Jaguars. And that's just to name a few, but it's going to be, Sunday is going to be like the day to be watching football. Happy birthday to Jed Forbes, celebrating 1 on Sunday. So if there's any other stragglers here for birthdays, please let me know about it. And, gee, I'm not sure why you're telling me to go to Price Chopper, but that's okay. I'll figure that out later. Headlines from CAX, PTZ, Digger, and the Times-Argus, among other things. And a lot of this we've already got linked up on the Aired Out page if you want to check it out. But Mount Washington, I think most of us know, has officially recorded its first snowfall. This happened this past Sunday. I'm not sure why this is coming out in the news today, being Thursday, but a little bit of snow up on Mount Washington. Don't panic. It's okay. We can handle it. It's coming. We know this. Mary Kay Lanthier from Orwell, Vermont, confirmed by the U.S. Senate Wednesday night to be the next district court judge for the District of Vermont. If you want to read about that, it's on the Aired Out page. The plane that crashed last weekend in Ferrisburg is at a recovery facility for additional investigation. It could be 30 days or more before we hear anything more about that. But of course, they're trying to get more information about why this plane went down. And I know that there's a lot of speculating right now that could have had to do with the rain softening up the ground, which of course is a grass runway over there in the Champlain Valley, and that the plane may not have been able to get up enough speed before it took up. Who knows? Who knows? That's just one of the things that I've heard in the news. Last night, Green Mountain Transit held its first in-person public meeting since announcing last month that it's going to be making service reductions because of financial struggles. The Public Transit Authority, based in Burlington, facing a $2 million deficit. That's on the page, too, and frankly, everywhere in the news this morning. Let's see. The New Hampshire man accused of shooting a man to death in Springfield in 2022 appeared in court on Tuesday following his return to Vermont. Paul LaChapelle Jr. Pleaded not guilty during a court appearance. He's being held without bail. LaChapelle has been accused of shooting and killing 38-year-old Justin Gilliam and leaving his body on the side of the road. Police determined that Gilliam was killed following a dispute among several people over illegal drug trafficking. Been charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder. If found guilty, he could be spending the rest of his life behind bars. You think that'll actually happen? Yeah. What else do we have? Newport schools in Newport, New Hampshire, going into lockdown yesterday morning after a potential threat that surfaced on social media following a trend of similar incidents in New Hampshire yesterday. It was just buzzing around social media. Superintendent posted on the district's Facebook page saying that the threat was not deemed credible, but of course they were taking all necessary precautions. So, watching that story. Hopefully they'll be able to track this down and find out where it came from, or who it came from. Vermont's congressional delegation on Wednesday yesterday welcomed the release of $51 million in funding from the U.S. Department of Transportation to reimburse Vermont for repair costs from damages caused by flooding, the flooding in 2023, the big one in July. The aid is coming through the Federal Highway Administration's Emergency Relief Program. And just over $49 million of the relief funding is earmarked to reimburse Vermont for repairs resulting from the flooding that caused all of that infrastructure damage, not just in July, but in December as well. And that's where some of the remaining money is going to be going to cover those infrastructure costs. So, boy, what a beautiful morning. Just glancing out onto North Main Street this morning. It is fantastic out there. It's just a lot of people out walking. Quality Inn in Barrie. The clock is ticking. I think many of us have seen that story yesterday about Terry Ann Garrett and her 6-year-old granddaughter. Garrett has stayed at the motel since May with the aid of a voucher through Vermont's emergency housing program. And for years, and I'm just seeing, just reading the story here, for years she had lived in an apartment in Vergennes, but after leaving for a brief stint to work a job in Texas earlier this year, the property owner got in touch and claimed that she had abandoned the place. Then she returned to Vermont, has struggled to find an apartment that she can afford for her and a granddaughter, and on September 19th, which is fast approaching, their motel voucher is going to expire, along with many, many other Vermonters. So, more on that story. You can read all the details on the Aired Out Facebook page. We've got it up there for you. The first annual Vermont Cheese Week is underway right now. Vermont Cheese Week. Yes. Cheese, wine, grapes. What else do you love with the cheese? Some people do cheese and peanut butter. Don't fully understand that, but whatever. A lot of events are going to be going on through this coming Sunday with regard to that. Tastings and all kinds of fun and stuff for the family, bouncy houses and ice cream and whatnot. Everything goes with cheese, right? Check it out on the Aired Out Facebook page. Got it up there for you. Oh, yes. It is 9:17 national headlines this morning. Francine, of course, first and foremost, right in the front, top story, making landfall yesterday about 60 miles southwest of New Orleans, Louisiana. Category 2 hurricane was weakened down to a Category 1, but we have a state of emergency in effect statewide, and in Mississippi, they're saying shelter in place and evacuate. It's not good. This thing is tracking to the north. And also, weather forecasters are saying be aware of possible tornadoes in Mississippi. And huge storm surge, which has already caused quite a bit of damage. 100-plus mile-an-hour winds and storm surge together is not the greatest of combinations. So our prayers with the folks of Louisiana and Mississippi. About one quarter of the Gulf Coast's oil and gas production has been shut down. And that whole region is responsible for about 15% of the domestic oil production. So that's pretty significant. What's going to happen with gas prices as a result of this storm and maybe the next one that's right behind Francine? I don't know. Who knows where that's going to go? But I know that, and I think all of us know this, that Louisiana has experienced some of the strongest storms in U.S. history, really. As a matter of fact, more than 60. And we all remember Katrina, which killed just around 1,400 people in 2005. All those levees breaking, 80% of the city underwater. I mean, that's crazy. I remember Katrina like it was yesterday. Election officials across the United States are warning that problems with the nation's mail delivery system is threatening to disenfranchise voters in the upcoming presidential election. Are you surprised that this is the headline that is trending right now in America? Are you surprised? Maybe you are. Maybe you aren't. Either way, I would love to hear what you have to say about that. Drop a comment about it. And if you want to read more, hop on Aired Out because it's right there on the page. Let's see. What else do we have going on? Oh, the deadly listeria outbreak linked to recalled deli meat. Boar's Head in Virginia. This has been going on for quite a while now. They've not given too many details, Boar's Head, but the USDA Food Safety Inspection Service is now giving details. And that's fresh in the news this morning. They're saying, basically, poor physical conditions at the Boar's Head plant in Virginia. 57 people have been hospitalized in 18 states since this listeria outbreak. That's huge. 9 people have died, according to the CDC. Which is too bad, really, because Boar's Head, many of us know it, have eaten it. Pretty good product. JD's going to pass. World headlines. We have a 4-person crew right now as we speak. And I know I have friends that are conspiracy theorists that don't believe the hype, JD. It's all fake. And but I hear it all the time. Nonetheless, 4 people are on a private mission aboard the SpaceX capsule and attempting to carry out the world's first commercial spacewalk. The first extracurricular activity ever completed by non-government astronauts. Regular Joes, civilians like you and I. The only difference? They got a lot of money. I don't know what the price tag is on going up to walk around in space for a couple of minutes. But, yeah, and I was reading last night about all the, the spacesuits and the oxygen tanks that they've whatever. But all 4 Polaris crew members are going to be exposed to the vacuum of space. I wish them luck. And would love to see some pictures and video. I'm sure that media is going to be dropping that to us very soon. Music news. We have the 40th MTV Video Music Awards, chock full of performances and peppered with memories of the awards show's 4-decade history. I didn't watch it. I'm sorry, Taylor, if you're listening this morning. Taylor Swift won 7 awards and took home the biggest award of the night, Video of the Year, in addition to 6 others, which she is now tied with Beyoncé for the most VMA wins ever. Beyoncé was nominated for 3 awards, Song of the Year, Best Trending Video, and Most Iconic Performance, but didn't win any. And she was also shut out of the Country Music Award nominations that were announced on Monday after coming out with her first country album, Cowboy Carter, which I had quite a bit of pressure that was put on me to listen to some of the tracks of Cowboy Carter when that album dropped. And it was a funny thing at the time, but it was very difficult for me to stomach listening to Beyoncé doing country music. And I've had friends that and Facebook followers who have agreed with me and vehemently disagreed with me that I ought to open my mind and my heart to explore the creativity that is coming down the pipe with other genres of music. Give me some Hank. Give me some Waylon Jennings. I don't know. Sorry. Again, North Country weather. If you're just getting up this morning, if you're just getting started, it is going to be beautiful. Sunny and temperatures into the 70s today. It is just going to be awesome. And, you know, I try to say this when we know that the weather is going to be really nice. You really ought to try hard to get out and get some fresh air today. Maybe you're going to be at the Tunbridge Fair. If you can't make it to the Tunbridge Fair today, tomorrow the weather's going to be beautiful as well. And there's all kinds of stuff going on. Have some corn on the cob. Eat some ice cream. Get licked by a cow. And get to the Tunbridge Fair. Kevin Eschelbach with us this morning. Are you there?
Is that in order? Because I pick up and I'm being told to get licked by cows and...
was that the first thing that you heard when you picked up?
It was literally the first thing I heard. Yeah.
Okay. That's scary. Good morning, Kevin. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
Man, I'm doing just fine. Obviously, we're going to talk about the mixer coming up over at the Barrie Area Senior Center. But first, let's dive into what's going on right now with this amazing Calcutta online auction that the Chamber of Commerce is doing. This is really something else, man.
Oh, as usual here at the Chamber, we got lots and lots and lots of stuff going on. That's one of them, yeah. Every year we do our annual Calcutta with a grand prize of $5,000, and that benefits our building fund. Because our building up here is used not just by the Chamber, but also a bunch of other local businesses. And we have a conference room, which is used by a lot of community groups. And as we all know, everything takes money. So we run a Calcutta every year to benefit the building fund to kind of keep the building repaired. And part of that this year is we're doing an online silent auction. We have a silent auction every year at the Calcutta, but this year we moved it online so people can bid whether they can make it or not. They can bid all week. The bidding doesn't even close until I want to say Monday. So
yeah, which is I think the 16th, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it closes at like 6 p.m., 8 p.m., somewhere in there. But
Something like that, yeah.
yeah, we're promoting it, and we will continue to. But look at all of the businesses that have partnered up with this and offering over $10,000 worth of goods and services and products. And oh my God, Kevin.
Yeah, we've had terrific support from all of our businesses and would love to thank them all. Would be here for half an hour going off the list, but the list is available on our Facebook page. So as you see those businesses, be sure to thank them, and we certainly do. Yeah, we have stuff everywhere in the office. It's piled up, floor to ceiling, all over the place. So go on early, go on and bid often, because nothing else. We want this stuff out of our offices.
Yeah. I'm sure. It's just it's remarkable to see that you guys are doing this, and again, don't let this pass you by. You know, I saw one of the businesses was, maybe I shouldn't say it because I'm gonna. Well, you know what? I'm not going to, because I'm going to make a bid on there. But there's a couple of businesses where I'm like, ooh, I got to get in on that. And here's the thing, Kevin. If you know that you're going to be needing or planning on purchasing something from a business anyway, that's something that's imminent, something that you need, you might as well get on there and make a bid today. Don't pass that up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. It's online 24/7.
Now, the actual Calcutta, tell me about that.
Okay. Yeah, tickets are $125 each. The grand cash prize is $5,000, but we're giving out probably somewhere between $7,000 and $8,000 in total cash prizes.
Okay.
Plus, there's the silent auction. You can win things there. You know, at the event itself, we're raffling off a big bucket of lottery tickets. There's all sorts of stuff to do at the event, and buying a ticket to the Calcutta also gets you the ticket to the event, which is going to be a brunch in Waterbury.
Okay.
Down at Forest Field, and so good food, good times, all sorts of stuff to win. It's gonna be a heck of an event.
Yeah, and give us the date on that and the time and everything.
The date is the 15th. It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
And weather's supposed to be gorgeous, and when we're kicking off at 11 o'clock.
All right, that's this coming Sunday.
Yep. And you do not need to be present to win.
Okay. Again, centralvt.com, not only to get your ticket for the Calcutta, but also place a bid online for the online auction. I think, when I saw that, I was very impressed that, not surprised, but impressed that the Chamber was able to get so much support from so many different businesses that were like, yeah, we want to get in on this. And that's huge. That's like one of the biggest online auctions I think I've ever seen.
Hey, we try. The business community is in Central Vermont is terrific. They're great to work with. They're very giving, very community-minded. So we try to support them, and they try to support us, and it works wonderfully. It's worked wonderfully for over 50 years.
Yeah. Let's talk about, speaking of over 50 years, an organization that has been around for over 50 years as well. 1968, the Barrie Area Senior Center was officially established, and they are proud partners with the Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce, and they do, as I have always said on the air, so much for our community as a whole, and especially our elderly community who rely on the senior center for a whole lot of stuff, not just entertainment, but food and camaraderie and social gatherings, and the list goes on and on and on.
It really does. They are a terrific resource for the area. I mean, I couldn't imagine how a lot of folks will get by without them, quite frankly.
Yeah, same here. So we've got a mixer that the Chamber of Commerce is doing with the Senior Center on Tuesday the 17th. Tell me about this.
It's open to the public. Typically, our mixers tend to attract a lot of local businesses. It's a terrific way for an organization like the Senior Center to get their message out to the local business community.
Yeah.
To find ways to partner with them, if nothing else, and to get the information out. And kind of a recurring theme, good food, good fun, good folks, and
sure.
And it also helps serve the purpose of bringing some attention to the Senior Center to support their mission.
Yeah, and there's a you've made a great point on your Facebook page, Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce, that if you are not able to attend this mixer on the 17th, please, at the least, support the Senior Center with the purchase of a raffle ticket.
Mm-hmm. We're doing that as well at the at this mixer. We're doing a 50-50.
Yeah.
To benefit the Senior Center that's going to be hosting it.
All right.
So it's a great way to show support if you can't make it, or want to try to win a significantly less than what we're giving away for the Calcutta, but it's, people don't generally complain when they win a 50-50 either. So.
Yeah, right, exactly. I love reading the weekly chamber chatter that comes directly to my inbox from you guys. That is something that I look forward to, and when I get it, I read it right away, and I enjoy reading that. It gets me caught up with everything that you guys have going on over the Chamber of Commerce. And one of those items is you're still offering some flood relief assistance. Can you? Yeah,
in a way, yes. Well, we tried it last year, and it was successful. We're going to make it an annual thing. So every holiday, we offer a local business coupon book.
Mm-hmm.
And it's free for any local business to put a coupon in the book. It's supported entirely by the sponsors of the book, to be determined for this year. So I can't shamelessly plug them yet. But last year we had 25, 30 businesses submit coupons. We
Wow.
gave out 1,000 books all over Washington County to try to get some much needed business in the doors for quarter 4.
So cool. You guys got some really creative stuff that you're doing over there. And for anyone that's listening who is a business owner, small business, big business, doesn't matter, and everything in between, if you haven't yet considered membership at the Chamber of Commerce, you really ought to. We're members here at Aired Out, always will be, and we appreciate you very much, Kevin. Thanks for joining us this morning, buddy.
Sure thing. All right.
And make sure to check out the Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce on Facebook and Instagram as well. They always got some fresh new stuff that's up there, and they just do a hell of a job. All right, let's dive in headfirst this morning into our community calendar, which is, again, bursting at the seams. Brought to you every single morning by the Central Vermont favorite weekly newspaper, the World, or as some still call it, the Washington World. VT-World.com is their online version, which you really should check out that digital version. It's so cool. Over 22,000 people reached every week from Central Vermont's favorite weekly newspaper. Let's see. What do we have? So much going on. I'm looking here at the American Legion Post 10 right here in Barrie. They got so much going on. Yvonne and the Reverb's going to be playing on Saturday night. Next Tuesday, they've got their dinner. Make sure to check out the Barrie Post 10 Facebook page and have a look in the World newspaper for the menu every week. And bingo, of course, that starts right up after that 5:30 meal every Tuesday that they do. Let's see. Being that it is Thursday, as we said, the Tunbridge World's Fair is kicking off. Can't wait to be there. Tomorrow night, the Wild Knights Band and Phil Abair Band going to be rocking the fair. Saturday, the Conniption Fits take the grandstand stage at 7:30, followed by Heartless at 9. Wow, that is going to be a great time at the Tunbridge Fair. And again, the weather's going to be perfect, so start making plans. Don't be worrying about umbrellas and rain showers. It is going to be perfect. Definitely, pants and a sweatshirt, though. Concerts and food trucks in Courier Park every Thursday. The Champlain Shoregasm plays tonight. Music starts at 5:30. Don't forget that. So, dinner and music tonight in Courier Park right here in the Granite City. Thunder Road, of course, tomorrow, Friday night, 65th Thunder Road Championship night. 65 years. Wow. And don't forget the Walls Ford Platinum Series 100 Lapper Saturday at White Mountain Motorsports Park. The final test in tune before that Fall Foliage 200 on the 21st, and that one's going to be a battle for the checkers, right down to it, between Patrick Switzer and Todd Darrington. Those two guys, man, first and second in the points, and they just crossed the line. Pretty much neck and neck. I mean, it's going to be a great race. Hopefully, Mother Nature's going to cooperate for September 21. The 23rd, and I was so excited about this. We've partnered up with the Canadian Club and we're hosting the Central Vermont Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association Benefit Poker Run and Ride. It's going to be huge. Monique Payette is going to be with me here on the air on the 17th with all the details. And after the ride, I'll just kind of tease you right now, a live band and a pig roast. After a day on the motorcycle, cool beverage, a pig roast, and some live music, that's living. Registration in the morning of the ride. Again, that's on the 23rd. Right at the, did I say 23rd? 21st. 21st is when that is. Saturday the 21st. But yeah, registration right there at the Canadian Club, starting at 9:30, and then it's a fast one. Kickstands up, and we're gone at 10:30, an hour later. So we'll see you there. 21st September. Canadian Club. It's going to be huge. Monique, again, she's going to be in to talk more about where the proceeds from that benefit ride are going to be going. I know, but I'm going to wait for her to tell you because it's really cool. It's a really cool story. This weekend, and man, it was great to have Karina Thurston on the air the other day from the Milton Arts Guild. They've got their big event coming up with 6,000 square feet of art this coming Saturday in Milton from 10 to 4. Food trucks, ice cream, art, plenty of stuff for the whole family to do. It's going to be just amazing. Let's see. Anything else? I'm just glancing here in the comments to see if anybody's got anything they want to share with me for community events. I know that Rockfire is going to be making its way for the final time at Millstone in Barrytown on Saturday night. Yeah, this coming Saturday night, day after tomorrow. The final Rockfire event. I want to go badly. So popular, and too bad it's going to be the final one. I've got some guests that are going to be coming in very soon to talk about what's happening on the Capitol Lawn in Montpelier. The Fall Fest on the 28th from 12 to 4. That's a big benefit for MRPS, and I think it's called Parents in Action. But yeah, it'll be a great benefit. We're going to be chatting with some folks about that. We got the sock sale, year number year number 42. That's going on this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I said earlier that I'm going to, I don't know, try to escape for a little while and go catch the sock sale, if I can. I've been in a lot of trouble in the past for going to the sock sale and coming home with like $300 worth of socks. It was one year, it was even more than that. Let's see. We have downtown Montpelier celebrating the end of summer with their 4th annual Taste of Montpelier Food and Arts Festival, presented by the Hunger Mountain Co-op. Starts tomorrow, Friday, from 4 to 8 at Bar Hill. A lot of stuff going on. And the main event is going to be from 1 to 5 on Saturday on Langdon Street and State Street from Main to Elm. And you talk about food, you talk about live music, all kinds of different drinks that are going to be served up, not just beer. Stop by the Langdon Street Beer and Cocktail Garden. That's going to be a very popular place. And again, they've got Mother Nature on their side in a big, big way. It's going to be incredible. Let's see. What else is happening? Looking ahead to November, and I'm seeing the ads on this posted everywhere. 10th Annual Granite City 5K Run and Walk for Veterans. Saturday, September 2nd. All in collaboration with the Sons of the American Legion, Squadron 10 in Barrie, right here, and the Barrie Elks Lodge, number 1535 on Elm Street. So, doing great things. Yes, they are. Listen, if you have something that you want to share with us, just let us know about it. Let us know about it in our community calendar. We'll put it in there, and we'll make sure that we do our job to make sure you all know about it. Still hearing about Bon Lafayette last night at the Den in Williamstown. Again, he will be performing tonight in Cabot, right there at Harry's Hardware, a place that's also called the Den, and that's where he'll be, and is going to be freaking awesome, from what I gather. And I wasn't surprised at all to get the messages that I got about Bon last night. But again, he'll be up performing on stage tonight, this time around in Cabot. So get out. Check it out. Check him out. And I want to thank Bon and Rick, again, his dad Rick, for coming in here and sitting down with me the other day and having a lot of fun on the airwaves. Have a marvelous rest of your day today. Maybe I'll see you at the Tunbridge Fair later on today. Yes, I'm going. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine. Deep breath. We'll catch you tomorrow morning. Oh, which I should mention, tomorrow morning, it's going to be a big day over at Nelson Ace Hardware. They've got their Milwaukee Demo Day that's going on tomorrow. So, all day. Well, not all day, but from like 11 to 2. Get over there and check out some of the new Milwaukee cordless tools and see the demos going on. Maybe I'll get my chainsaw tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Catch you soon, right here where you are now on Aired Out. Make sure, if you like the podcast, that you share it, you like it, you comment, tell your friends. We'll be back soon enough. God bless.